Yo, what is going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to be looking at the trades that I have completed this week. I might make this a weekly series where every week I go through the trades that I have completed that week. If you guys are interested in a weekly trading update video every week, make sure to tell me in the comments, and let's just continue on with the video. So the first trade takes us back 7 days ago, where I gave Bandage and 8-bit Tabby Cat for BBM. This is now a 5k win, but when I did the trade, it was a 5k overpay, so that is very nice. As soon as I traded this Bandage away to this guy, it went in discussion, so it sucks to be him, but let's just move on to the next trade. In this trade, it looks like I got a really amazing trade, but in reality, this thing dropped 10k, so I did end up lowballing at the time 5k for these items. The 5k lowball wasn't bad at all because this item was in discussion, as well as the fact that I bought it for a 37% deal with Robux, and that snipe is going to be going to another video I'm gonna make soon about sniping, because I did sell Prefectus to get a lot of Robux, and I do have a lot of Robux now because I did sell Clockwork headphones, so it is going to be a big sniping video hopefully. But let's just move on to the next trade. In this trade, I got a 16k overpay on Valkyrie helm with blue Clockwork headphones, Bandage, purple mermaid, and green wistful wink. I do have to say, as I said before, Bandage was in discussion, but this was after discussion, so it was still 16k. In this trade, I got a 5k overpay on black iron horns. These values are still the same, and I think this is a really good trade, especially because Superfly Cap does get overpays and black iron horns doesn't really get more than 5. In this trade, I got a 700 overpay at the time for Bandage with some pretty decent items, I'd say. Purple mermaid can get overpays, legit get some overpays. I'm not really sure about pink galaxy gaze, but it can definitely pull equal, and this is just a wrap item. But an overpay on this item is actually insane because this item was lowballing like 5k at the time. In this trade, I took a 1k overpay on Evil Skeptic and a downgrade for these items. This was a decent trade as Evil Skeptic gets like 1 to 2k, and I needed the downgrade, so I took it. In this trade, I'm pretty sure this was like a 500 win with wrap items, and I just decided to take it because 500 Robux is 500 Robux, and you can never go wrong with a free win, especially with Silverthorn Antlers. In this trade, I got a 16k overpay. Yes, you heard that right, a 16k overpay. This item was in discussion, but 16k is actually crazy for BBM, so I got insanely lucky. I think I ended up getting eco on Red Fang or something, but I'll show you guys that trade later. Yeah, okay, so in the next trade after the one where I got Red Fang, I gave a 10k lowball for chicken at the time. It was in discussion. I gave a 10k lowball with bad items. I didn't know how I got this, but I did, so I'm really happy I got that. It was a free upgrade and a win with an item in discussion, so I took that right away as soon as I saw it inbound. Then in the next trade, I got a 5k overpay. The values are still the same. I ended up getting a 5.5k overpay on chicken. Yes, on chicken, the item that I lowballed 10k with Red Fang, which I lowballed 16k. So in these three trades, I made 16k, 26k, and then an extra 5.5k. From just 3 trades, I made 31k profit. These trades were all in the same day, so if that wasn't a W, then I don't know what is. 31k in one day seems pretty good to me, but let's go on to the next trades. In this trade, at the time, I believe it was a 9k overpay on blue Clockwork headphones. I think this item might have dropped. Yeah, it did drop 3 days ago. This was like a 9k overpay at the time, and not only was it 9k, but it was with beast mode, which also gets overpays, so I was pretty happy that they took that. This trade looks like an L, but it's because Vodif decided to drop 20k today at the time of this recording, but it was a 2k overpay with straight garbage. We got Omega, which is a dead wrap item. We got Dark Conjure, which actually sucks and is in discussion right now, and then we got Colta, which also actually sucks and it should be in discussion, but that's probably gonna be in discussion later. Pink Mermaid is fine, but this was a 2k overpay at the time for Vodif, which is in my opinion a really good looking item. I don't know why I dropped 20k. I think that was a little too much, but let's just move on to the next trade. In this trade, I took a 2k overpay on Superfly Cap because I did like the items. All these items get overpays, so I did take 2k. I'm pretty sure Super gets like 2 to 3, so I'm not too mad about that, and I think that was a W. But let's move on to the next trades. These trades is a mass, so I'm gonna show you guys what I did. So this trade was a 10k lowball for Vodif. I gave him a 30k lowball here, and then I added 38k here, and then I added another 3k, and before Vodif dropped, this was a 10k lowball. So I'm pretty happy I got that. I got rid of a bunch of items in a mass and I lowballed Vodif, so I'm pretty glad that I got that trade. But anyways, let's move on to the next trade. As of right now, this trade looks insane, and it was still insane at the time. So basically what I did was I lowballed Tattletale 17k with Vodif, which I lowballed 10k. So that was actually insane. Plus I got Green Queen of the Night, which gets amazing overpays, and I did get rid of Pink Galaxy Gaze as well, which is kind of meh. I think it gets like equal in downgrades, but it's not that great. But like a 17k op at the time for Vodif is actually crazy. Even with Tattletale, which is also a bad item that's in discussion, 17k is just too good to not take. Here I just upgraded some wrap items. I wanted to upgrade all my wrap, so I ended up overpaying 800 for Blue Whistle Wink, which in my opinion is a little too much, but I did need the upgrade and it was a 4v1, so I don't mind overpaying a little more than what it gets. In this trade, a dude did end up taking my missend. I missent him and he did end up scamming me, and he called me a beamer after he scammed me, and then he hacked my account, but everything was resolved and he ended up giving my items back. But he is a terrible person. He made me give an extra 5 Robux to get my items back. This dude, I don't know who he is. I think his name is Waffly Trads, but I'm not too sure. Do not trade this guy. He will scam you. Anyways, let's move on to the next trade. So in this trade, I overpaid 20k with Tattletale for Classic Fedora, and I think this isn't too bad considering that Tattletale is pretty bad, and I did overpay 20k for CF, and CF gets amazing overpays. I'm not too mad about this. I think this is actually a good trade. But now let's look at the next trade. So with the Classic Fedora that I did overpay 20k for, I ended up getting a 22k overpay by lowballing Vodif 22k with CF. So I did profit off that 20k overpay, plus I got rid of Tattletale and I did get another Vodif. Alright guys, so this next trade is the biggest trade of the video. It's where I gave 2 Viscounts of the Federation for Clockwork headphones, which is now a 10k lowball. But at the time, it was a 30k overpay. I did it because considering what I gave for these items, this was a W. And I know Clockwork headphones can get some pretty decent overpays, especially from people who really want it. But I did end up selling this Clockwork headphones for the Robux I have now. I sold the Clockwork headphones for 555k, which in my opinion isn't too bad. A lot of people say it was bad, but like if I just snipe 30%, I can profit like 60k from that. And I will be making a sniping video as long as I get enough snipes, and I hope you guys enjoyed that video when it comes out. But we do have another mass. So this trade is a 5k lowball for Dark Conjure. In this trade, it looks like I got a 16k op, but I did add a Blue Whistle Wink, which makes it 5k lowball. And then he did end up overpaying for Silverthorn Antlers just because he wanted to upgrade his items. At the time, it was a 500 op. The noob attack has dropped since then, and Silverthorn has rose since then. In the next trade, I lowballed Blue Steel Bucket 1k in an upgrade. I love this trade because I did want to get rid of all these items, and I got rid of them in an upgrade in a 4v1, plus I won 1k. So I didn't mind. Even if this is a bad item, I did not mind this trade at all. This is a W trade in my opinion. But let's move on to the next trade. So in the next trade, I overpaid 1k for the Azure Pine Strap Fedora. I lowballed this 1k, so this is technically equal, and plus I also wanted to upgrade, and this was just a good trade for me personally. I know some people might say it's an L, but let's just move on to the next trade. This is the last trade, and I got insanely lucky. So I gave away Dark Conjure for Blue Clockwork headphones and 2 Happy Jack lanterns, and I only overpaid 1k at the time. These items have dropped like 200 each, so that's why it says it's 1.7k now. But at the time, it was a 1k lowball, and as of this recording, Dark Conjure is in discussion, so soon this would be a 9k lowball, which is insanely good, especially considering that even 1k overpay was really good because Blue Clockwork headphones does get at least, like I'm telling you, at least 6k overpays. This thing is really OP, so I'm happy I got this trade. And yeah, now that is going to be the end of the video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed. This might be a series as long as you guys want it, so just comment if you want this to be a series where every week I make a video on my trades I made that week. And if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to like the video. I always appreciate seeing people liking the video and like making good comments on it. I love reading your comments. I always respond for the most part, and I hope this video inspires you to start trading and make a bunch of profit just like me. I know a couple people that started trading because of me, and I'm really happy of how they've grown, and I would love to see more people trade, as trading is just all around really fun. But I'll catch you guys in the next video.